Namaste, welcome. Today I bring to you an energizing yoga practice that builds strength while working on mobility. We'll finish with some grounding poses to bring the body back to ease. I'll sprinkle in some challenge here and there, so listen to your body and take breaks as needed. Gather your usual props and we will begin in child's pose. Let's turn to face the short end of the mat, the top of the mat. Hips to heels, widen out the knees, and then begin to walk your hands out, slowly resting the forehead on the mat. Let's take a moment to arrive in our practice. Allow the hips to release, shoulders and arms soften, and the palms heavy into the mat. Tuning into the breath. We'll start with 3 rounds of cleansing breaths. Inhale through the nose. Big sigh out. Couple of more. Let's begin to deepen our breath. And turn this child pose into a little bit of active work. Lengthen through the arms, lifting the elbows off the mat. Pressing down through the palms as if we are drawing them towards us. Finding length in the side body. Couple of more breaths with that awareness. Lifting the head, walking the hands back towards you. Let's transition into tabletop position, hands and knees. Take a moment. Few rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, dip the belly, arching the spine, option to look forward. Exhale, tuck the tailbone. Separate your shoulder blades, chin to chest. Few more rounds. Final round, arching the spine, squeezing shoulder blades, and then exhale round. Coming back to neutral spine, let's bring the knees a little closer to each other. We'll do some fire hydrants, shifting the weight in the left leg. Inhale, we open the right hip. Exhale, close, let the knee hover. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Go for 3 more. Open again and then close. Same leg, bring the thigh parallel to the floor and then some pulses up as if you're pressing up through the heel. Being mindful of the low spine, there's a tendency to arch the spine, dump it down, so just brace your core. Couple of more. Hold the last one at the top. Give me a few pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and relax. Lower the knee down, shake out the hip side to side. Well done. Other side, shifting the weight in the right leg. Fire hydrant to begin with. Inhale, we open. Exhale, we close. 4 more with your breath. Then go into your hip extensions, pressing up through the heel. Nice. Let's do a couple of more. Then hold at the top, and then some pulses, short pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good job. Shake out the hip side to side. Let's do a little bit of wrist warm up. So turning the fingers to face the long end of the mat. Let's rock side to side. Then palms facing up, fingers face each other. If the stretch is too intense, take the shoulders back. Otherwise, keep them over your wrist. Couple of more breaths. Gently release, and then let's transition into downward facing dog. Take your time. Once you find your upside down V, begin to invite movement. And then swiveling the heels to the right side, toes to the left, bend the knees, press the chest back, hold here. Other side, heels tip to the left, toes to the right, press back, bend the knees. Come back center, hold your down dog for 3 breaths. Allow the knees to stay soft while pressing the heels towards the ground. Focus on lengthening the spine, rolling the biceps up. Pressing down through the thumb and index finger triad. Another breath. Bend the knees, look towards your hands, take a stroll to the top of the mat. Meet in forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Option to look up. Exhale, lower the hands down. Couple of rounds of sun salutation. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, step back into plank pose. Let's hold our plank for a couple of breaths. Protracting the shoulders, pushing the floor away. Press back through the heels. Ground reaching forward. Lower the knees down, shoulder goes past the wrist. Modified chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Take a couple of breaths. As we flow through vinyasas throughout our practice today, you could always skip them. You can lower the knees or keep them up to change the intensity. So make the practice your own. Bend the knees, look towards your hands, make your way to the top of the mat, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. We'll move a little quick this time. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back plank. Flow through your vinyasa. Knees up or down. Cobra or up dog for your back bend. Downward facing dog. Couple of breaths. Bend the knees, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, lower the hands down. We'll go into stork pose. So let's shift the weight into the right leg. Lift the left leg up. Hands could stay on hips or they could come in front of the heart. Pause here. Gaze forward, pressing down through the right foot. One more breath. We'll transition into warrior 3 from here. So start hinging forward through the hips, reaching back with the left leg. Keep the left hip closed as we try to bring our head to heel in one straight line. Pressing through the back heel to engage the glute. Option to keep the hands in front of the heart, or you could bring the hands either side of your hips, reaching back. If available, arms could also go overhead. I'm going to stay here. Couple of more breaths. Lift the leg a little higher. Another breath. Let's transition into high lunge. Slowly lower the back toes down. Take your time. Arms come overhead. Take another breath here. And then lower the hands down. We're going to slightly lean forward into our torso and then do some hip dips down, just loading the front glute. Up, exhale. You can always shorten your stance or hold on to a stable piece of furniture or a wall if you're struggling with balance. Bend the knee, pause here. I certainly feel this. Another breath. Lower the hands down, transition into one-legged down dog. And then option for a one-legged vinyasa here, waving forward. Knees could always come down. Another breath. Bending the knees, hopping forward, half lift, inhale, exhale, fold, inhale, root to rise, exhale, lower the hands down, other side, shifting the weight in the left leg, right leg lifts up for our one-legged mountain, option to bring the hands in front of the heart. Find your drishti, your balance. One more breath, brace the core. And then start hinging forward as we take the right leg back, pressing through the right heel, lengthening the right leg, crown of the head reaching forward. And then option to reach the arms back or forward. 3 more breaths here. Embrace the challenge. High lunge. Slowly lower the back foot down. Arms reach up. Make adjustments as needed. And then hands could come on the hips. We lean forward and then we are going to take some dips. So lowering the right knee towards the mat. Rise up. Torso is slightly leaning forward so that we can load the front glute. Last one, bend and hold. Keep the front toes relaxed. We don't want to press into them for 3, 2, 1. Lower the hands down. We transition into one-legged down dog. Option to flow through our one-legged vinyasa. Breath to movement, exhale, down dog. Let's cleanse out our breath in down dog. One more. Making our way to the top of the mat. Forward fold, half lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, lower the hands down. Let's find our chair. So bringing the feet a little closer to each other. If you want to, you can bring the big toes to touch. I'm keeping slight gap in my feet. Arms reach up. Brace your core, tuck your tailbone, gaze forward. You could always bring the hands in front of the heart. Inhale to stay. Exhale to fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back, plank. You could always go straight into down dog. Option for a vinyasa. Let's lift the right leg up, bend the knee, open the hip for scorpion dog. Inhale here, exhale with the hip open, bring your knee towards the right tricep. So right toes are pointing to the side. Inhale back to your scorpion dog. Exhale. The legs are the way they are in fire hydrant. Exhale, pause here. 3, 2, lizard, stepping the foot outside the right hand. I like to move the left toes to the left side of the mat. Come on your palms. We are going to do 5 lizard push-ups here. Bend the elbows down, up, exhale. Couple of more. Bend and hold. If you are able to, you could lift one hand off the mat or both hands off the mat in prayer position for your hovered lizard. We are talking to our glutes a lot today. Couple of more breaths. One more. Lower the hands down, bring the left foot a little bit in the center of the mat. 3-legged down dog, option for a vinyasa. Could always take child's pose in between. It is a stronger practice. Other side, shift the weight in the right leg, scorpion dog. Inhale here, exhale, knee to left tricep, left toes pointing to the left side of your space. Inhale, scorpion dog, hip is open. Exhale, way forward. Last round. Left hip on top of right. And then hover and hold. Open the hip a little bit more. Elbows could be slightly soft. And then lizard. Right toes to the right side of the mat. Back knee could always come down. Give me 5 push-ups here, down. And up, exhale. Or you could just hold your lizard in stillness if it's getting too much. Exhale up. Bend and hold, and again option to hover. Keep the neck nice and long. Sink through the hips. 2 more breaths. Plant the hands down. Right foot moves a little in the center of the mat into your 3-legged dog. Option for vinyasa again. I certainly feel the challenge. And then down dog. Let's cleanse out the breath. 2 more. 1 more. Way forward into plank. Make your way down on your belly. I'm going to lower my knees and then come down. Let's take a little moment here. Stacking the palms, making a nice pillow for the forehead. If you still feel a little winded, head could turn to one side. So you could breathe freely. Option to bend the knees, sway the legs side to side. Catch your breath. Turning the head to face down, extend the legs. Feet could be slightly apart. Let's bring the arms next to the legs. We will go for Locust, Savasana, 3 rounds, and then we'll hold. So on the inhale, lift your head, neck and shoulders, your legs, arms, slight gaze forward without straining the neck. Exhale. On the inhale, lift your head, neck and shoulders, your legs, arms. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, down. Last one. Inhale, rise up. Press gently through your pubic bone. Hold here. Hold nice and strong. 2 more breaths. Lift a little higher for the last one. And release. We'll press back into Vajrasana, Thunderbolt. And let's close down the eyes, pause here. Final breath. Some more active work before we start winding down our practice. So let's bring the legs out in front of us. Come to sit in the middle of the mat, and let's simply first roll on our back. We'll alternate between a set of crunches and glute work. Our bridges, we'll do two sets. So crunch, bridge, crunch, bridge. Hands behind the head. Lift the feet off the mat. Press down through the low back. Brace your core. Again, think of that posterior tilt in the pelvis. You'll already feel your abs engaged here. So we'll do bicycle crunches variation, but we'll not twist. We'll extend the leg, but we'll come up straight. So exhale, extend the right leg. Left knee towards you. Inhale back. Exhale, other side. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale. Keep going. You could always reach the arms towards the legs if the neck allows. For extra challenge, don't bring your bent knee towards you. Keep the knee stacking over the hip. This time when we bend the left leg and right leg extends, we hold. Again, feel free to keep the hands behind the head. Rise as high as you can. Press down through the low back for 3. Keep breathing. 2, 1. Lower the head. We'll go on the other side. Pause. Breathe normal. Another breath. And lower down. Good job. While we are giving our core some break, we will get into our glutes. And whenever we are in bridge, the hips are up. We don't want to look left or right. It's bad for the cervical spine. Hands come by our side, palms pressing down. Lift the hips up. And then shift the weight in the right leg. Left leg comes off the mat. See if the left leg could be straight or fairly straight. And the left leg is perpendicular to the floor. We'll do some dips down and up. Exhale. Trying to keep the left leg as still as you can. Two more. One more. Hold at the top for 5. Flex the left toes. Press up through the heel. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee. Lower the hips down briefly. And then lift them back up. Let's get done with the other side. Right leg reaches up. Down halfway. Up. Exhale. One more breath. Hold at the top. Normal breathing. 5. Flex the right toes a little more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release the foot, release the hips. Good job. Take a little breather. We'll go back to the core and do one more set. If you want to skip the second round, you could totally do that. You can come into a restorative knee knock-in pose. If you are joining me, hands come behind the head, feet off the mat. Exhale, we rise up. Extend the right leg. Come back, extend the left leg. Continue to support the head or reach the arms towards the legs. Exhale every time you come up. If you want to challenge yourself further, do not lower the head completely, as long as it doesn't hurt the neck. Let's do one more. Reach, 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 lift higher for 3. Chin away from the chest. 2, 1. And then other side. Hold for 3, 2, almost coming to the end. 1. And relax. Good job. Let's quickly finish the bridges and then we will take a break, I promise. Hands by our side, lift the hips off the mat, left leg off perpendicular to the floor, down and up. Exhale. The more we flex the left toes, the more we'll feel it. Exhale up. Last one, hold at the top for 5, as high as you can. Last set, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, lower the hips down briefly, send the hips up again for bridge. Right leg lifts up, down and up. Exhale. Let's not give the mind time to think. Let's just get done with it before it says no. One more. Hold at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Let's bring the arms out into a T. If you have a blanket, you could always use it to make a nice pillow to support the neck. Let's bring the feet as wide as the mat and windshield wiper the legs. We did work on our glutes quite a lot today. Let's do a figure 4 stretch or supine pigeon. So bringing the left ankle on top of right thigh. You could either simply press into the left inner thigh and feel the stretch, stay here, or option to lift the right foot off the mat, hands either behind the right thigh, or if you're able to grab the right shin. Pause. The left forearm is gently nudging into the left inner thigh, pressing it away. Another breath. Release the right leg. Let's keep the shape of our figure 4 and we heel to the right foot to the right side. Scoot the hips to the right and then drop the knees to the left. A little variation of our twist. Option to turn the head over to the right side, close down the eyes. If this is too intense, the left foot could always slide down and rest on the mat instead of on top of the right leg. Final breath. Let's bring the head back center, release the left foot on the mat, lift the knees up, readjust the hips, and then we'll place the right ankle on top of left thigh, pressing into the right inner thigh, staying here, or grab the back of the left leg or the left shin. Another breath. Release the left leg, heel to the left foot to the left side, scoot the hips to the left, drop the knees to the right. And final option to turn the head over to the left side. Again, you can rest the right leg or right foot on the mat. Start to wind down. After this breath, bring the head back center. First release the right foot down and then lift the knees. Readjust the hips. Let's come into our final pose before Savasana. Vayu Muktasana, wrapping the arms around the shins. Option to lift the head, neck and shoulders. Inhale to squeeze. Exhale to release the head. Find your final shape. If you're taking a traditional Savasana, bring the feet as wide as the mat. Allow the ankles to splay open. Arms could come out into a T if you want to take up space, or rest them on your belly for more grounding. Eyes closed down. We soften the breath. Let's close with a final round of cleansing breath. Gently ease into your Shavasana. Being where you are, right here in this moment. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Option to turn the head from side to side once. Join me for a full body stretch. Arms overhead, feet together, pointing through the toes. Inhale here. And on the exhale, bend the knees. Make your way into your fetal position. Any side is good. Pause. Let's pop ourselves up on the next breath. Any comfortable seat is good. Bringing the palms in front of the heart, closing down the eyes. Pausing here for a moment before we get on with our day. And then bringing the palms to the forehead, we bow with gratitude. Rubbing the palms. Placing the warm palms around the eyes, the face, then opening the eyes with a smile. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. If you enjoyed today's class, I'd love for you to join me again. We'll see you in the mat next time. Namaste.